All right, guys, today we have some incredibly exciting news about Horizon Forbidden West to go over and talk about. Sony revealed today that they're going to be showing off the first proper gameplay demonstration of this highly anticipated PlayStation exclusive this Thursday. We're set to get a new state of play, and we're going to see about 15 minutes of raw gameplay. Now, obviously, this is very exciting, and there's a lot to go over here, so we're going to dive into it. But if you are excited for Horizon Forbidden West, and you are excited to finally see this game in action, make sure you hit that like button to help the video out and show it your support. And if you are new here to the channel, please hit that subscribe button as well, as we are on our way to 100,000 subscribers. I'd really appreciate that. But we're shifting over here to the PlayStation blog where Sony revealed this, and I want to read a little bit of what they're saying here. So it says, a uniquely crafted countdown towards the debut of Horizon Forbidden West gameplay. So it reads here, nearly 11 months ago, we showed you the very first glimpse of Horizon Forbidden West during the PlayStation 5 showcase, and now we are excited to show more. This Thursday, May 27th, join us on a very special journey into new and uncharted lands. Starting at 9 a.m. Pacific Time, 5 p.m. BST, and 6 p.m. CEST, please tune in at your leisure for a uniquely crafted countdown towards the main State of Play event, which starts at 2 p.m. Pacific Time, 10 p.m. BST, and 11 p.m. CEST. During this State of Play, we will debut the Horizon Forbidden West gameplay reveal. In this 20-minute exclusive segment, you'll see about 14 minutes of brand new in-game action featuring our heroic protagonist Aloy, all captured directly on PlayStation 5. It continues by saying this reveal has been a true team effort, and we are very excited to show you what we have in store, whether you've been with us and Aloy since Horizon Zero Dawn, or are only just getting to know this incredible world. We want to share this huge milestone with you and cannot wait to see your favorite moments and reactions. And so they're letting you know that it will be available to watch on Twitch and YouTube. And it says here at the end that there will be a special State of Play pre-show that starts a little bit early, and they don't really divulge what this pre-show could be. I will say this is seemingly a first for PlayStation State of Plays. There has never really been a pre-show. The most we've ever gotten is a countdown to when it actually starts. So I'm definitely going to be tuning in for this. I'm definitely glad that I upgraded my PC in time to be able to stream this live with you guys. I will be doing a test stream just so we can make sure everything is running perfectly. But yeah, you better believe I'm definitely going to be streaming this and reacting with this to this with you guys. And so I'm going to put this up here so we can have the Horizon Forbidden West reveal trailer in the background. But there's a few interesting things that we have to talk about with this. The first being how out of nowhere this is. Now, I said at the end of my last podcast that I think things are going to be heating up this week. I didn't expect them to heat up this rapidly, though. I certainly didn't expect Sony to come out here and basically be like, hey, you know that game that you're super excited for, that big, massive, exclusive game that we have in development that we haven't talked about for like almost a year now? Yeah, we're going to be showing off 15 minutes of raw gameplay of that this Thursday, so tune into that. I really didn't expect that. I thought that we were going to get some, more rumors, which we have been, some leaks, stuff like that, to just kind of build up the anticipation. But we know that Sony's not partaking in E3 this year, and because of that, they kind of have the room to be able to just do stuff like this out of nowhere. I'm sure that everybody across the industry is who wasn't aware of this is caught off guard just as we are. And so this does call into question a couple of things. Okay, the first thing is, what does this mean for Sony's own dedicated event? Everybody is expecting Sony to do some type of big event, an E3-esque event, either in June or July. And I think I speak for the majority of us when I say that we all expected Horizon Forbidden West to be the main game that was going to be showcased at this event. Now, some people are looking at this and they're thinking, well, this is confirmation that Sony's not actually going to have their own proper event. They're just going to have something like this. I don't believe that. My theory is that Sony understands how big Horizon Forbidden West is and how excited people are for it, so they want to give it its own time in the sun. And I also believe that Sony doesn't want to spend 15 minutes during a event that they're going to have, another PlayStation event. They don't want to spend 15 minutes just showing gameplay for a single game. Sony used to do that, But now that they have state of plays, they don't need to do that, and they can dedicate these bigger events for reveals. And if there is going to be gameplay shown, it's going to be in shorter 2 to 3 minute long gameplay trailers. I think that makes the most sense. So I'm saying all of this because I would not look at this as any type of confirmation that we're not going to be getting a proper PlayStation event. However, it is incredibly exciting that Sony is doing this, in my opinion, because this means that we could be getting Horizon Forbidden West much earlier than we thought. The reason why I say this is because when you look at the way Sony handles their state of play events, specifically the ones that are geared towards focusing on their big releases and showing off 10 to 15 minutes of raw gameplay like we saw with The Last of Us Part 2, Ghost of Tsushima, and more recently we saw it with Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. They usually only do this when the game is very close to releasing, and I'm talking like a month away from releasing. That's what's very fascinating about this to me, because I don't necessarily know that this means we're going to be getting Forbidden West in June or July or August, but I will say there's a chance now, right? I was under the impression that if this game was going to make its 2021 launch, which at this point it seems very likely it will, we were going to be getting this maybe, October, November, around that time frame. And so if we were to get a dedicated state of play showing off new gameplay on PS5, it would have happened maybe in like August or September. But here we are at the end of May. This is when we're going to be seeing this gameplay. And let me tell you, I have a feeling this gameplay is going to blow us away. They're going to be showing it running on a PS5. We know it's going to be releasing on PS4. So I think what we want to be looking for is anything that's vastly different, right? We know like visually it's going to look a lot better, but I'm talking about gameplay. I think we're all going to be very interested to see what gameplay innovations potentially Guerrilla Games was able to achieve, knowing that the game is still going to be tethered to PS4. Now, I want to shift gears for a moment here and talk about something else. I know that this is, Horizon Forbidden West's time in the sun, and it's their time to shine. But I want to call into question where this leaves God of War Ragnarok. The reason why I ask this is because we know that Sony was planning to release, apparently with their own reveal, they were shooting for a 2021 release for God of War. Now, the fact we're seeing gameplay of Forbidden West so soon, and the fact that this may mean we could be getting this game much sooner, not holiday 2021, but maybe summer 2021. Again, we have to wait to figure out about this. I'm just speculating right now. Does this mean God of War may actually try to release this year? Now, I don't believe it will. I'm just putting that out here now. I could see this being Sony doing something a little bit different. Okay, I think Sony is going to be showing this gameplay, and I don't know that they're going to give a release date at the end of this gameplay section that they show. I think there's a good chance they will. If they do, I wouldn't be surprised if it's October or November or just holiday 2021. I want to make that clear. Just because Sony is showing this gameplay so soon doesn't mean it's going to release in a month or even 2 months. That's not what it means. That's the pattern we've seen so far, but Sony could be set to change that pattern with this specific reveal. But if they're not, if this game ends up shocking everybody, not just because of how good it looks and how awesome it's going to be to play, obviously, but it's also coming out in like a month or two, I mean, that would be like a huge mic drop moment for Sony. That would then make me believe that, okay, now we got to look out for God of War, because I'm actually at this point almost expecting not to see God of War this year and to see Horizon take center stage completely. But the fact that Sony's separating Horizon, right, from seemingly their own event. Now, I want to just cover one more angle here, okay? Talking about the event that Sony may have, because this is, something a lot of people are wondering. Is there a chance that this might be the big thing Sony does and they're not going to have their own proper E3 like event or their future of gaming event? That's a possibility. As I've said in the past, Sony is kind of a wild card anymore. They do their own thing and they do it on their own terms. So it's really anybody's guess. I will say it still just seems highly unlikely to me that that would be the case. But I will say, I wouldn't be that upset. If this is how Sony wants to do it, they just want to drop these big stated plays and show, massive chunks of gameplay, and they just don't have enough stuff ready to reveal, which again, that's why it kind of becomes unbelievable to me. You know, Sony's been talking about Returnal. They released Returnal. They were talking about Ratchet and Clank. They're going to release Ratchet and Clank. Now they're talking about Horizon Forbidden West. They're going to release that. Outside of that, there hasn't really been any other major reveals. So it just, again, it wouldn't make sense for Sony to not do an event. Anyway, I just want to end this video by expressing my genuine excitement at this announcement. I didn't expect it, and I have a feeling that the gameplay we're going to see on Thursday is going to blow us away. This is a huge moment for PlayStation. This is a huge moment for Guerrilla Games, and a lot of people are just, you know, when they look at Horizon Forbidden West or when they think about it, it's one of those games where it's just on another level. It's in a league of its own in a lot of ways, and so you know, I'm excited to see this game running on PS5, man. I'm gonna be there day one to play it, and so this Thursday, hopefully you guys will join me here on the channel. We're gonna watch this live gameplay reveal and react to it together. It's gonna be a great time. So at this point, I'm gonna ask you to leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Will you be tuning into this, and what are your expectations? What do you hope to see with this gameplay reveal, and what do you think this means for Sony's own dedicated event? Leave all your thoughts down in the comments below. Leave it a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notification icon, and feel free to share the video out on top of all that. But until next time, guys, take care.